I came into the Nether. Where are you? Hello and welcome. Said I was going to do some things offline, and well, I did a few. Not all. Let's look at some of it. So, the bees, I'm working on those, building them up. And then I said I was going to build a create machine to make ancient debris. Well, I just happen to have found an ancient debris node. GeOre thing. So let's go. Let me show you that. So right here, I had one. I actually found two of them. The first one I picked up, or I turned into a golem. It worked well. It wouldn't. I had these crystals. It wouldn't transform those crystals at all. I couldn't figure out why. So I found another one. I built this cage. Built a contraption to make it go fast. So I had a golem in here collecting that. So I collected quite a bit. And got a bunch of these. So I filled the thing with those. Nothing worked. He wouldn't convert them. I was like, what the heck? So I made some of this. He wouldn't convert that either. So I have no clue. I couldn't figure out what was going on. I was like, it's not converting what it's supposed to. So then I started making netherite. And annoying enough, I'll just put elevators here. Made them look cool. Anyways, annoyingly enough, it's the netherite blocks that this guy converts. So if you're doing GeOres and you're ever struggling, it's not the netherite crystal stuff, it's the blocks. The legit blocks that it turns it into. So that's annoying. And maybe if we wait, or if we're lucky, we could catch him. Maybe not. He's just picking stuff up. But if we come back to this episode, a lot of these are going to be converted into budding ancient debris GeOres. It didn't make sense. It did not follow the rest. Then I got this. Copper golem. I've been going through and adding wires and cables everywhere, trying to connect stuff up. So I have cables going down that way. I have cables going down that way. Soon I'm going to have cables going over this way into here. I did a temporary iron setup, or iron emerald. Iron goes into there, gets into here, then collected from here and goes back into there. Oh, that's good stuff. And then the final thing I said I was going to do is this. And I did it. I built the frame. That's what I'm going to work on today. So I'm going to go grab some of my spawners, put them in there, and then see what I need to fix. Hopefully it works perfectly the first time, but, you know, probably not. Okay, so I have piglin brute, skeleton, cave spider, zombie, blaze, piglin. I have quite a few. Let's start off with some skelebobs, some zombie, and a piglin. I'm going to start off with these. I want to add all of them eventually, but Let's start off with these and see how well they do. Ah! Zombie. Piglin. Okay, well, I said I was going to start off with these, but now they're all kind of just going, so I guess let's do them all. And then duck in and hide. Alright, some are coming out when they're not supposed to. You're supposed to be inside, not outside. You... I don't like you guys. Cool. So I have a manual kill chamber. And it works. Cool. I like it. Other than they're spawning on the outside? Why? What the hell? Okay, so this is not working. I'm getting attacked. I am getting attacked bad, and things are not spawning inside like they're supposed to. I have zombies and blazes out there. I'm gonna have to make this thing wider. Alright. Let me go fix that. Alright, so I made it a little wider this way. So I need a few more of these. You think that'll work? And put them more right here in this middle? Huh. I don't know. I was battling blazes and piglins and skellies and on the outside, and that wasn't fun. I want it on the inside. So let me go make those. We'll put them in and test it out again. So do you think right there is going to be okay? Like if I place them essentially right there? Okay. Piglin. Skeleton. Okay. Zombie. Zombie. So if we do boom, 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 boom. That should give us a good testing point, right? So we can go through and add more. So far, nothing's coming out. I think that fixed it. Cool. Okay, I need to get a new sword. This butchering part of the sword isn't doing well. And it's annoying. I don't want to be picking up zombie corpses. But I think that did it. So, let's add the rest of them in and continue to test. So far, so good. My not around mode, not present mode seems to be working. Which is super easy to do. I just built those mob grinders, put levers underneath them, so when they close together, they turn on. But everything seems to be working. I like it. Now the only issue I do see is absorption. I need to get an absorption hopper to get rid of all the... or to pick up all the drops. Because that's going to get bad. I missed one. I missed a cave spider? Hmm. Okay. Well, let's add that real quick. I would like that cave spider on there. That would make life. No. So have that cave spider right there. I hope I didn't mess with myself doing that. They can climb, so that's the issue there. Maybe cave spider wasn't a idea. Dang it. Okay, well, I'm gonna go make a collection thing, and yeah, let's get the collection going. I came into the Nether. Where are you? To get some bee stuff, because I want easy way to get obsidian. And look what we have here. We got, ouch, doggies. At least there were some doggies. Oh, swing. Nope. Alright, well, screw that. That's making a mess. There was some doggies in there. But I got my magmatic bee. So that should help with obsidian. But doggies in the Nether? Fire dogs? So why are you getting bees from the Nether, you may ask? Well, if I combine the one I got with one of the ones in here, so hard to keep them apart. Is that the one? That's the one, isn't it? The sweet bee, yes. So if I combine the magmatic and a sweet bee, it will give me an obsidian bee. And then I can use the obsidian bee to just get all the obsidian I need. So that's why. Obsidian bee. I like it. So I'm going to do that, get some of those built up and going, and then I'll have the obsidian I need for the absorption hopper. Alright, so I think I'm going to put it here. And the hopper there. Because that will allow me to at least put the items into there. Oh, then I want to do boom. So it's a netherite chest, because I'm going to need a lot of space. And soon I'll connect that up to the AE network and it'll sort it all out. But I also want a spot for experience to go. I think having like a big old tank right there could be really fun. But hey, if I want to manually do it, I can come here and manually do it. If I don't, well then I'll just turn on the automatic thing. But it's working well, I think. I'm happy with it. But there's a few other things I want to do. So let's go and do those. Can you believe we've gone this entire time without doing an Ars Nouveau book? I mean, seriously. We have those and the other stuff, but we don't have a book. So, let's make ourselves a book and start messing with the spells. Novice Spellbook. I have all that. Let's craft it. And we got ourselves a Spellbook. Breaking X. Or Novice Spell. That's weird. So now we can start making glyphs and doing spells. Nice. long distance spell or the long distance breaking and all that's going to be nice, especially with those mob spawners if I want to do anything with that. But nice, I like it. And I forgot to show you this stuff. I have a Potis machine and a dust machine that are currently full. I have a little storage cell, only 4K. That'll go up. And soon I'll have auto crafting and all that set up, so things are moving along. But that is all the time I have for today. I am going to be getting stuff together to work on the power mod and make some new generators to make our lives easier. But until then, I will see you next time and have a good week. Bye.